It's I don't know, like it's been driving me for 3 years. I was walking across the Bay Street Bridge. If you go to my blog, there's a story, like I've got stories, like I write stories about, because I go down and I sketch, like I don't just take photographs for my work, I actually sketch and I spend time down there. And so there's stories about, but I was walking across the Bay Street Bridge one day, and before that I was painting, dogs and people and all these, your typical artist type things, but I was walking across and the EVCO wave was coming in with the lime, it's got a lime green barge at, Bay Street there, and it was a foggy day, and then C-SPAN was coming with their, and the guy, like there's so much emotion going on, because the guys, there's guys in the back of the bar, back of the tug, right, and and then the guy, the guys are on the front of the tugs, and the tugs are, there's the spray coming up, and there's the color, and then there's the guys that are on the barge that are, kind of unhooking things, and it's gray, and the colors are just popping, and the guys' uniforms are popping, and there's also there's the engines are roaring, and there's smoke billowing out of the stack, and there's all this grinding and stuff. But then you look over, and there's also a seal there on the log, and there's cormorants, on the post, and there's seagulls over here, and then there's the what do you call those? The mergansers, like the ducks are all along. Like there's also, like there's the industrial part, and there's the guys that are working, but there's this whole, it's a whole community there. It's not only just the working harbor, but there's also a natural harbor there. So there's also the, the wildlife, because there's the seals and the otters and the ducks. Like there's so much there, right? And I thought, oh my God, someone has to, document this. Like like I just feel very strongly about it, and so that's my whole, like that's it. It's been 3 years. That's all I've done is paint it, and I don't have. So for me, the painting is not about the technique of painting or painting a pretty picture. I don't feel I have the skills. So for me, it's about, I'm doing the best I can to explain myself. Do you know what I mean? It's not the skill or the technique or making a pretty picture. It's about getting what I'm feeling about what I'm seeing, what I'm experiencing. The story is what I'm after. It's not anything to do with technique or a pretty picture or something that's going to match your furniture. It's what I'm seeing and I experience in my life every day, and that's what I'm trying to capture, because there's so much beauty, there's so much, I don't know, in our harbor, and I want people to know that. And I also want them to realize that it's going to be gone soon. And, that's kind of sad, but, I don't know what's coming up, and maybe it's better, I don't know. But, it's just sad to see one way of life, changing, right? But life does change. That's what it's all about, right? Everything changes. Okay.